They call him the Cornerstone. You see, because you can either be held and joined to God by him, stumble over him, or be crushed under him, but you can't get around him. He's the only way. They call him the Cornerstone, Christ alone. They beat him down, but they couldn't break a bone. He's the greatest one to ever live. Gave more than anyone could ever give. Withstood God's wrath on the cross. King of kings, Lord of lords. He's the boss of boss. So many ways that men choose to follow, constantly rejecting truth, because truth is just too hard to swallow. But as long as life remains on this earth, his people will continue to speak of the one that's both last and first. The one who at his birth took on our curse, and by his death gave peace and rest, saving sinners with his sinlessness. At his last breath, he conquered all of death. You see, it couldn't hold him because of his righteousness. And at his rise, when he opened his eyes, no one in heaven was surprised, because the word kept his word. Mission accomplished, he remained undeterred. From the throne to earth, from earth to the cross, from the cross to the grave, and from there back to his throne. That's how it all occurred. I know it seems absurd. Our guilt removed, his holiness transferred. So now we live because he lives, and we will be as long as he is he for all eternity. From mountain to mountain and from every sea to every sea and every inch of every galaxy, his name will always be proclaimed. Christ alone, they call him Cornerstone because he's the one that keeps it all together. There is no one better. There is no greater name. There is no one who's the same. No other can ever make the claim. From the greatest throne he came, took on all of human shame, and carried it directly to Calvary's cross to redeem the lost. 3 days and he rose again, standing far above all men, paying the cost for the lost. There is no other way, because you see, bankrupt souls can't afford to pay. I pray you hear these words today and respond to the calling of the one who restores the fallen. Christ alone, they call him Cornerstone. There is no sin that can be hid from him. Humble your heart and raise your arms up to the one that drank the cup that no one else could drink. He loves you more than what you think. No matter what your sin, turn it over to him and let him forgive. He died that you would live. Call out to him now from where you're at. Shout out, Jesus, Savior of souls, save this soul and take control. He's the Cornerstone, Christ alone, because you can either be held and joined to God by him, stumble over him, or be crushed under him, but you can't get around him. He's the Cornerstone.